All right, I am going to continue with this problem again. Just to let you know, this side has to multiply to give you the 3x squared, and this side has to multiply to give you the 8. So what multiplies to give you 3x squared? 3x and x. What multiplies to give you 8, 2, and 4? But we have to check to make sure we get negative 14x. 2 times x is 2x. 3x times 4 is 12x, but when we add them, we get 14x. We need negative 14x. So what I'm going to do is change the signs here, negative, negative. Now I get negative 12x. I get negative 2x. When I add those together, negative 14x. So to write them, it's going to be 3x minus 2. So 3x minus 2. And then the other one is going to be x minus 4. All right. Now, it says use a given parabola to write the quadratic equation in vertex form. Remember, to write the function, the first thing we need is the vertex. What is the vertex of this parabola? 3, 0. And all I'm going to do is take it and plug it into the vertex form, which is a times x minus h all squared plus some k, where this is h, this is k. Now, f of x equals the quantity x minus, what's the x coordinate? 3 all squared plus, what's my k? 0. But technically, because we're adding 0, we do not have to change this. Now, a, on the other hand, we do have to check. If I go over 1, what did I go up? 1. So in this case, a is 1, and we can leave our equation like this. Next one. First thing we need to do is locate the vertex, which is at negative 3, 1. So f of x is equal to x minus, I'm subtracting a negative 3, but when I bling it, it becomes plus 3, all squared, plus my 1, okay? But now I have to check for a. Right away, I know a is negative because this is opening down. If I go over 1, how many do I go down? 2. That tells me a is negative 2. So that would be the vertex form of the function. Okay? Now here, to find the vertex of a function, there's many different ways you can do it, right? So most of us will go ahead and complete the square. So x squared minus 18x. I'm going to add something, then that plus 78, and then I'm going to subtract that same amount. Well, if I take negative 18 divided by 2 and square it, I get 81. So I'm going to add that there. Whatever I add there, I'm going to come over and subtract it. So what does this factor out to be? That's going to be x minus 9 all squared. And then 78 minus 81 is going to give you minus 3. And this would be your function. Okay? Now, write a quadratic equation in vertex form that has a vertex at 1, 3 and a dilation of 4. Remember, this is h, this is k. So y equals quantity x minus 1 all squared plus 3. But since it has a dilation of 4, that's telling you a is 4. So that comes out in front here. Now, what is the y-intercept of this graph? How do we find the y-intercept? We let x equal 0. So if x is 0, y is 0 plus 2 times 0 minus 4. So what do we get? 2 times negative 4, which gives us negative 8. Remember, the y-intercept's always an ordered pair. It's going to be 0, negative 8. And describe one way to determine that the factored form of y equals x squared minus 3x minus 40 is y equals x minus 8. Right away I know it is because x times x gives me x squared. Negative 8 times 5 is negative 40. But then 5x minus 8x gives me negative 3x. So that is the factored form. And factored form basically tells us, right, what the x-intercepts are right away. So this is pretty much the entire review. I hope it helped, and good luck tomorrow.